Our key number that kicked off the first one was shish kebab. Mm-hmm. Shish kebab. Da 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 da. Now that's a very good story. Let's talk about the Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
In the 5th grade, the teacher at the elementary school wanted all of the kids to learn to play a musical instrument. And I thought I'd be able to play the trumpet. So I came home and I told my folks I want to play the trumpet. Oh, no, that's too loud. Find something else. So I went back to the school and they had a clarinet that was available. I said, I'll play clarinet, anything, you know. So I learned to play the clarinet. And then later, my dad wanted me to learn Arabic music. That's how we eventually got into the Arabian Nights later on. And I learned a lot of the Arabic music, and I learned it by memory. And I enjoyed it. And we had picnics, and we had maharajans, and we had conventions. And I would always be asked to play in the band, whoever it was. And I enjoyed every minute of it. And later on, you got paid for it. So, but I mean, I was proud of my hair. I also was proud because I learned Arabic music on the clarinet. When I was a kid, my dad, who played flute, Arabic flute, the nai, okay? He said, here, I don't have any music. You got to learn by ear. You know, repeat what I'm doing on your clarinet. So that's how I learned. I learned all of the songs. And then when the bands needed instrument players, they all called me because they knew I knew the music. I was a freshman. And most of the seniors would meet for coffee at a restaurant on Grand River Avenue, not far from the practice field. So one day the guy says, well, you know, come on, join us for coffee. So I go early. And we go there 2 weeks early, like the football team, to practice for the first game. So one day, this guy comes in to talk to the band members, said, there's a guy by the name of Ed Deeb here. Oh, God, I wasn't there. He said, well, he's in the band, but he's not here today. Okay, I'll come back another time. Well, another day, a week later, I come in, and I'm a freshman. I didn't know what was happening. The guy says, oh, Ed Deeb, we're over here for coffee. Come on over. Well, the guy was in the restaurant. He heard my name. He followed me to where I went. He says, you Ed Deeb? I said, yeah. You play clarinet? I said, yeah. He said, I heard about you. I said, how did you hear about me? He says, I've gone to many weddings and things here in Lansing. And you come here and perform Arabic music for them in Lansing at weddings and so on. I said, yeah, that's right. Well, how about if we form an Arabic band and perform here on campus? I said, you're kidding. He said, no, let's do it and see what happens. The guy that was tracking me down, his name was George Jacobs.
Okay.
He was from Buffalo, New York. And I was in Emmons Hall at Michigan State, freshman. We were practicing the durbuki and the clarinet in the music room on the first floor. Well, this one guy plays drums, and he heard us came. His name was Tony Hattenback, a Jewish guy. He said, this is fabulous. Can I join you and be part of the group? You know what to say. And then 2 weeks later, he brought his buddy in. His name was Nat Sabal, was Jewish, from Seville, Spain.
Oh, man.
Jewish to Jews to Arabs.
Yeah.
We were the Arabian Knights.
That's really great.
Well, remember, I'm a freshman there, first year. The first thing, they have this big thing around the stadium, and all the clubs have a little booth. And then somebody called George, says, you know, we need entertainment for this thing. You have any entertainment? Yeah, I've got this group called the Arabian Knights. We hardly practice together. So he said, guys, meet me at the stadium. We're going to play for this group. So we're playing, and it sounded pretty good. We had no uniforms or anything. And the next day, we had the newspaper was the State News. We're pictured on the front page of the newspaper. The Arabian Knights perform at the stadium. I mean, I couldn't believe that. Kicked us off. Everybody now wanted to have an Arabian party, the fraternities, the sororities, and we start getting paid. $50 a person, $100 a person. I didn't have to do dishes. Now we're starting the second year. We finished, but we were 2-hour practices. We finish, I'm putting my clarinet away, and this girl comes up to me. She says, are you Mr. Deeb? I said, yeah. She says, well, you don't know me. I'm the president of Landon Hall. Our dormitory wants to sponsor the Arabian Knights. That's what we called our band, with a K, Arabian Knights. I said, what do you mean sponsor? We had never heard of that before. We're just doing it for entertainment. No, we want to give you uniforms. We're going to dress you up a little bit. We're going to put gold and red things on your cuffs and your neck. We're going to buy you sandal shoes and black socks so the blackness comes through. You're going to look like a real Arab. That's what they were telling me. So she said, there's only one condition. I said, what's the condition? Every Wednesday evening after dinner, you guys have to come in front of our dorm and do a little concert of your music. I said, I have no problem with it, but I don't know about the other guys. I got to talk to them. So we eventually took them up on it. They provide us with the uniforms, so-called uniforms. And every Wednesday evening we performed. The girls were hanging out the windows to hear us. It was, oh God, it was an unbelievable moment. We were playing in front, the governor of G. Menon Williams, and John Hanna, the president of the university, when they had dignitaries come in, they called us, would you come and perform? So out of the blue, we'd skip class and go perform for the president or the governor. I mean, I tell you, we were right in the thick of things and didn't even know it.